Alright, what I'm about to share with you is something you might not want to know, but it's definitely something you need to know. If you're seeing a decline in the amount of clients or a decline in your growth rate, your revenue, your cash flow, or you're just not growing as fast as you want to, there's a key problem in your business. I'm going to explain it right here, right now. My name is Rahim Farhouni. I'm well over $1 million doing what I like to do best, which is webinars and marketing. I live in my dream penthouse, as you can see in this video. I'm going to solve a core issue that I see almost everybody making in the industry to try and grow their business. Whether you're a coach, an agency, SaaS, whatever the heck you do, stop doing this one thing. And that one thing is providing value. I know it sounds contradictory, but hear me out. Value and information is the biggest commodity in today's day and age. Your next door neighbor can explain to you within 24 hours how to build a funnel, how to build a lead magnet, how to use AI, and they could have never known anything before on that subject. Meaning information is the biggest commodity ever, and it's continuing to be that as we go on. Right now, people won't follow you anymore or buy from you just from the value that you can provide. They will buy from you for the very two things that I'm going to share with you next. And that is number one, proof. Can you prove that what you have done for whomever you've done, that it works and that it works for you and it works for others? This means, for example, I live in a penthouse, somewhat of a validation of knowing, hey, I couldn't have gotten here without knowing my stuff. But I also have great client results and I also have great numbers to show for, a track record. I have other people vouching for me. Those two things matter. That's the core content that will make people gravitate towards you. That's one. Number two, and you see this in today's day and age, right? Prove me wrong. Number one, the biggest people that get the most amount of money and the biggest market share are the people that can show the impact that they have for themselves, maybe a better quality of life or growth of business, whatever your audience cares about, right? Some audiences care about lifestyle, other audiences care about specific connections you have, networks you have, or other audiences care about your ability to grow your business. Last year with this year with this, and the key mechanism you use, the proof, the case study, the actual thing that gets you where you are, that matters more than here's how to do XYZ. Nobody cares. You can rather put out a 5-second video about what you accomplished, which means you need to go and get to work. Start giving away free value, 3 tips to grow your Instagram, yada, yada, yada. No, show. I took my Instagram from this to this. Show, don't tell. That will make people follow you. Now, next, so that's top of funnel content. Next, the number one thing, or the second thing in this case, that people will follow you for is your personal characteristics. People will gravitate to you over anyone else because of simple traits. It can be the way you wear, it can be the way you talk, it can be your style. These are things that are very subtle. This is your origin story that can't be replicated by anyone else. Everybody can cook up ChatGPT, come up with a nice little script, and share some value on how to grow a business. There are tons of those out there. And quite frankly, nobody's sitting around scrolling on social media looking to hear how to grow their business specifically. You're there to see something out of the ordinary, something that catches your attention, or person you like, follow because of their style, the way they are, and what they do. Someone that might entertain you simply because of the quotes they say, they might be controversial, or they have a certain way about them. That's why you follow certain people over anyone else. I can put 2 identical people next to each other with the same offer, same business, but they might have a different story coming into the game, or they dress differently, or they talk differently, or they're from a different country, and you'll choose one over the other because of one of those traits. And the more you put your personal traits up front, that is going to help you amass people, because we follow and like people that we think of that we can be alike or that we can relate to. So these 2 things are things nobody's telling you. The free value game is a freaking commodity. Don't put out more content than how to do XYZ. It will work bottom of funnel, middle of funnel maybe. But if you want to amass more eyeballs, more clients, and more people, go with proof and go with your personal traits. Write down what is unique about me, and trust me, there's only one of you, unless you're an identical twin, but there's only one of you. Right? So there must be something unique about you. It can be your personal preference for food even, right? And then make sure you bring those traits into a video. Let's say my favorite food is, I don't know, I love Moroccan mint tea. right? Rocket mint tea, I can't get enough of it. As a matter of fact, you'll see in some of my videos that while I'm doing the video, I'm sipping on some nice little tea. Now, if I showcase that in my videos, people will actually gravitate towards that video simply because of that fact, right? There could be someone else explaining the exact same thing, but because I show my taste and preference for Moroccan mint tea, people that also love that will gravitate towards the video because of that. Now, obviously, that's a little bit more niche, but the same rule applies with anything else. If I tell them, hey, I freaking hate Samsung, I'm an Apple true and true, the audience that loves Apple, that also, is like, Apple is the shit, I honestly couldn't care less, they will align with you more than any other guru that is not stating those facts, right? Or his opinions, you might say. Now, long story short, what you need to focus on is stop just doing the free content game, information, and wondering why is nobody reaching out to you, why is nobody replying to you, right? Even when you send cold outreach messages, and it's not my strategy, I don't like cold outreach, I don't believe in it, but I know I can do it if I want to. But here's how I would do it. As I'd make sure I'd focus on proof, I'd make sure I showcase my unique abilities, not necessarily abilities, but characteristics about myself, about my team, about my company. It can be the fact that you're young, it can be the fact that you're old, right? Use those things into your advantage. Let's say you're like, I don't know, 15-year-old, which it can be against you. Like, you're only 15, what the hell do you know? You just learned how to walk yesterday. Or you use it as an angle, right? How this 15-year-old knows how to X, Y, and Z, right? Use it in your advantage, because now that very thing that makes you distinguishable from everyone else becomes your marketing superpower. So find key traits that make you unique, and the more unique, the better. It can be because you always love to wear black. It can be because you like to keep things simple. You don't like luxurious stuff. Or you're the opposite, like me. I like to have things a little bit more high-end. Whatever it is, gravitate and hone in on your unique characteristics. That is alongside, whatever you share on whatever video, that very thing is going to get people to stick around. It's going to get people to follow you. It's why people follow their favorite player, their favorite team, not because they can kick a ball, score a goal. Heck, everyone can do that. But the person has a certain come up, certain skill, certain flair about them. They have a cool hairstyle. I don't know what it is, but certain people get mass following simply because of their personal traits. And the sooner you realize that, faster you're going to grow your business. That's the day and age we live in. And then back to the proof, right? Can you prove the very fact that you can bring these results for yourself or for others? Do you have case studies? Do you have anything you've done? Now, they don't have to be big numbers. It's going to be hard to compete on numbers alone, because there will always be someone else that can do it better. But that's why the personal traits differentiate you. Because yes, you might not have as big as a number, but I like you more because X, Y, and Z, because you've been able to do this from your grandma's bedroom, right? That simple personal characteristic about you will amplify whatever the proof is that you have and get people to choose you over the other person sitting in his very own office, which other people might like. They're like, oh, this guy has his stuff together. Boom, I like that. I like the way he moves. I want to be like that. They'll choose him, yeah. But the other's like, man, this kid's so simple. He's just scaling businesses in his grandma's room. This guy's a genius. They'll gravitate towards him. The more you realize that, the faster you're going to grow your business. That's it for this video. I'm actually about to go to a sauna for the rest of the day, so I got a little bit of a day off, but I figured I'll drop some content anyways. You know how it goes. Leave a comment below on what you enjoyed about this video, and if you want to see anything specific in the next video, since I'm still experimenting here and there. Content's not really my jam. I'd rather just make money outside of content, but everybody's been pushing me to do it, so here I am. I'm doing something insane, which is everyone that comments, I'll pick one particular person, do a little consultation from them, or do something that will absolutely change your business for the better. Since at this time the channel is quite small, or probably quite small, just comment below. I'll every time now and then pick someone, and chances are you'll be picked, because I don't expect a lot of comments as of now. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.